What's going on, guys? Chris here with Clutter Reduction Junk Removal in Palm Beach County, Florida. And today we are headed to do a junk removal, cleaning out the bulk items off of a box truck that is being used as storage right now. I went there yesterday and got rid of all the boxes, totes, miscellaneous stuff, and brought it to a storage for the client to look through. Today we're going to get all of the bulk furniture off. There's a Habitat for Humanity directly across the street. Whatever they don't want to take, it's going to go straight to the landfill. I've already been told not to worry about taking it all over the place. Some of it's nice furniture, but some of it is also old too. So if Habitat doesn't take it, which they're usually a little bit more lenient in my experience, then it is what it is. So that's the game plan with that. I also wanted to point out I'm getting close to 1,000 subscribers, which is crazy. But I had this idea a few months ago. I believe you need 1,000 to do it, and it's to do lives. But I had this idea to do job interviews, or not job interviews, interviews with business owners of different industries. Because I think at the end of the day, we all, even if we're in a different industry, we all do similar tactics. We all deal with the same headaches. You know, we all utilize the same sources and tools to get things done. You know, we all utilize Google Ads or in-person marketing to pull business to us from clients. So I just feel like it'd be kind of a cool thing to do to kind of get an idea of how other people operate, you know, kind of their reasonings behind stuff, how they got into business, you know, mistakes they've made. That's like the whole point of my channel is I'm just documenting my life as a business owner and the mistakes I make and the successes that I have and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be kind of a cool thing to do. So if you think that's kind of cool, comment it down below, and then also comment down like what kind of specific things like you would want to have happen, because I want to kind of start getting this like pre-set up and start kind of figuring out a little bit of a market to start dealing with. It's probably gonna be people local at first, and then I'll look into maybe doing like a Zoom call or something. But that's something I've always wanted to really do. I thought it'd be a great learning experience, and it'd be kind of a fun, creative outlook in just the world of business in general. What's going on, guys? It is currently the next day. We are at the dump about to pull in, and we're dropping off everything from yesterday, and then we're going to go back and grab anything left over, which is probably going to be like half a truck worth of stuff. It's a table, some chairs, miscellaneous trash, things like that. And then afterwards, if no jobs book up, our goal today is to clean the house on the stuff we're selling at home, anything in the garage, on the back porch, in our spare room. I'm just going to repost everything and do it super cheap and try to get rid of it all, because I'm getting it to a point where the accumulated clutter is stressing me out. So we need to get rid of all of that, because I have goals and ideas and stuff I want to do, and I need the space to do it. But besides all that, I had an idea, and I'm curious if any of you do anything similar, and that is to set up a rewards program, but on like a legitimate scale, where like if someone refers me out to multiple people, when they use me for their own personal self, I'll usually just do like a 10% discount, or I'll just kind of lowball the number or something, you know, make it seem feasible. But I'm thinking of doing something where every time someone refers me to somebody else and the job actually books, I'll give a $50 credit to their name for future use. So if a realtor refers me, let's say 3 people, right? That realtor is going to get a $150 credit to their name, so that if they ever use me in the future for their personal junk removal, they'll have up to $150 in discounts. So maybe I'm just going to pick up 1 couch, that's probably going to be a free pickup. And I think that would just be a little bit more lucrative to be a incentive for people to use a referral on a more consistent basis. Because like, I get referrals and I get word of mouth, but I also know a lot of people that they have a strong network and they use me repeatedly, so I know they like me and I know they trust me, but I feel like they could be better with the referrals maybe. So maybe it's just not their first, it's not their first intention to just say, like, to push me out there without somebody asking, I guess. Whereas, I'll mention to someone like, hey, I have this guy who does pressure washing if you plan on pressure washing your house anytime soon. Even if I don't think they have anything coming up, I'll just put it out there. So I kind of thinking if people would know, like, okay, this is a good discount to, pull in. The more people I refer to this guy, that book, I can pull in $500,000 in discounts if I wanted to. And that's great for me, because that means that they're sending out 10 to 20 clients my way, which not only provides me with profit, because no job's going to be less than 50 bucks. And on top of that, I'll be getting the 3 R's for every client that gets referred to me. So the 3 R's is repeat, referral, and review. And every person that comes my way is a potential for those 3 R's. So I think it would be a good idea, but I'm curious if any of you guys do something similar. So let me know down below, and we're going to try to get through this dump line at some point, and I will see you at the truck. All right, so this is all that is left today. It's just this table here, these little podium things, the chairs, trash can's already full of stuff, a couple of boxes, which we need to bring back for them to go through because they're sending it to Haiti. Fishing poles are being kept, so it's really just a couple of miscellaneous stuff. We'll blow out the whole thing with the leaf blower. Couldn't quite park as close as I wanted to. Last time we parked over along here, but it's a pain in the ass to walk. So I wanted to parallel park along the truck, but then it's a really tight space between the walls. So about as close as I can get without being a complete jerk. So we're gonna go ahead and load all this stuff up. I don't think we'll be here for more than probably a half hour or so, honestly. But let's get started. So that job is complete. We're at the dump right now to drop off the second load. I actually ended up stopping by a Tractor Supply store that was up near the storage unit afterwards, just to kind of look and see if they have any accessories I could use for the trailer. Because I always like have things I want to do and want to try, and I'll just keep a mental log, and when I come across it, it's like, If it's a good price, I'll get it. And I actually found a coupler lock, a heavy duty one, that I've been wanting that for my trailer for a while, just for some extra safety measures. And I thought it was only 40 bucks, and I looked up on Amazon, it was like $39.99. I was like, oh cool, I'll just get it now then, it's no big difference. And then when I went to go ring it up, it was 50, and I was like, that's not right. Checked my phone, it was right. I was like, okay, I don't know where I got 40 from. But then I forgot about Amazon, so I bought it, went out to the truck, double checked, it was $37.99 on Amazon, and I was like, I don't know what the heck's going on. So I went to go return it. I say if it's not a service or a self-made product, that if you can find it cheaper, get it cheaper. If it's not gonna cost you time, or time's not a factor, always go cheaper. Like, I went back inside, took me 30 seconds, and I saved 12 bucks. Like, why not? But the job, oh, and I ran into one of my former managers, one of the ones I actually liked. So that was kind of cool. And then he asked for a card because he has a storage in it that he needs cleaned out. So ended up working out both ways. So the job, this load's gonna cost about 15 bucks. The first load was like 37, I think, 35. So altogether, less than 50 bucks for both drops. And then volume wise, it was like a load and a half. And then with just whatever my pay is. And then I had a guy helping me yesterday, so he got a little chunk of change. So overall, not too bad of a job, very profitable, and not too shabby on the complexity of it. As far as today goes, haven't had anything pop up other than somebody asking about a different couch removal, but then said that it wouldn't be for a couple of weeks. So that won't be anything soon. So we will probably go home and try to sell as much as possible. And then tomorrow, if I don't have anything come in, my game plan is to basically look at everything I do operation-wise and try to see what can I make easier, what can I make faster, what can I make cheaper, you know, how many things could I automate or streamline, like we were talking about in the time management video yesterday. You know, what can I do to speed up my overall operations and just make things more smooth. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. We're also gonna see, like, of the things I've done in the last 6 months or so, what's brought me good results, what hasn't. You know, I'm not gonna kick the bucket on anything directly, but I'll push it off to the side and maybe see, you know, maybe later down the road I'll revisit it. But I wanna stick to what works for now because it's gonna save me time and money. So that's the game plan. If I can find any useful strategies that would be maybe beneficial for you guys for the same processes, then I'll try to throw it together in a video. Otherwise, just know that that's what I'm doing. But that's it for me. I'm going to go drop this off and then head back home and continue on with my selling. And I will see you guys probably later on in the week. But thanks for watching. Bye.